Hello, my name is John Mad Dog Hall, and I'm the president of Linux International and also the president of Project Caua. 7 years ago, I started to plan a project which became known as Project Caua. The project wanted to create millions of high-tech jobs throughout South and Central America, starting with Brazil. A second goal of the project was to reduce the amount of electrical power needed for computing. A third goal was to increase the ease of use, the security, the stability, and the flexibility of computing. 4 years ago, I was joined by Douglas Conrad of OpenS Tecnologia in Florianopolis, Brazil, to help bring Project Caua forward in Brazil. And today we have been joined by several other people also helping to do this. The basis of Project Caua is to form not one gigantic company with millions of employees, but instead to create millions of single-person Project Caua entrepreneurships, each one having their own company. So the entrepreneur would be their own boss, set their own pace, and make all of the money depending upon how hard they work. Project Caua would help with collaboration between these millions of entrepreneurs to help them learn new technical issues, to help them with business plans, marketing materials, project management, and perhaps things like business insurance and other things. Over the years, we've had several different proposals for how to make Project Caua successful. Each one of these proposals required a lot of training and investment. The proposals each year tried to become simpler, reduce the amount of training and investment necessary, but yet keep in mind the final goals of the project. Today we launch a proposal that requires little training, very little investment, but we feel leads to a big future for the entrepreneur. We're not trying to do a full-time job as we've done in the past, but instead do a part-time job targeted at university students. At graduation, the student could migrate to a full-time job or sell off their current part-time job to other university students who needed to generate some money. Why university students? Because a lot of these university students, particularly in the computer science and computer information fields, already have much of the training needed to do the job. They've been using computers since a very early age. They know how to take them apart, how to replace disks, different other types of devices. They know how to expand a computer. They know how to install new software, all sorts of things. A lot of these students need money, however. Even though a lot of universities in Latin America are free of tuition, the students often need money for an apartment, for food, for books, for equipment, in order to be able to do the university studies. Sometimes these students have been a part of the support structure of their family, and therefore they need money to be able to go to university, even though the university is free of tuition. We feel that Project Caua better fits the student's future career path than other types of student jobs, such as waiting tables or cooking at a short order place. Not that these jobs are bad, it's just that's not what these students are studying to do. And so we're encouraging them to become Project Caua entrepreneurs, to both make money and to practice their trade. Project Caua could also be a part or full-time job for single parents or physically challenged people who have the necessary skills with computers. Project Caua could actually be done out of the person's apartment or their home, where they could watch their children or have their customers come to them to ask to have problems solved. The target market for these entrepreneurs is small to medium business, with the emphasis on small. A lot of the commerce in Latin American countries, about 86% of it comes from small to medium business. And in small business, you may have 1 to 10 people in the office. they can't afford to have one of those people be a full-time systems administrator. And so what happens is a lot of times the manager or perhaps a secretary is given some training in how to take care of the computers. And this just is not enough. The entrepreneur forms a contract with this business person and for a set amount of time each month, perhaps 3 hours a week. If they were doing 3 hours a week and they had 5 to 8 companies, that means that they're spending 15 to 24 hours a week in earning money, and the rest of the time can be used to study, go to class, or the other things the students do. We want to have these jobs local to the home or to the school to cut down on transportation. And we estimate that the students would be able to make between 1,000 reais and 1,600 reais per month. That's about $500 to $800, which is a pretty good salary for a part-time job in Brazil. The entrepreneur could also take in walk-in business, people who from the neighborhood who need to have the computers fixed. But it is the contracted work with these small businesses that allows the student to have money coming in every month that they know how much they're going to get and they can do their planning with. The benefits for the customers are having the students install new machines correctly, installing new software, whether it be the operating system or an update to the operating system or new application software, to eliminate viruses and spam from the machines, to set up a firewall to have protection, to set up a secure wireless or wired network inside of the company, to recable the office for better future maintenance so there's not a rat's nest of wires going around the office, and to teach end users how to use computers more efficiently so that they actually enjoy using their computers for once. Over time, there will be other types of jobs which can be offered by the entrepreneur to the customer. We feel that there's a minimal of technical training to get started for these jobs. As I said, most of the computer science and computer information students know these things already. And Project Caua could help them with the things that they don't know by getting them mentors or creating forums for getting help for upper level tasks or helping them subcontract to other people who do have the skills that their customers need. Project Caua could also supply the business management training necessary for these technical people to run their companies, whether it be cash flow analysis, the ability to borrow money from a bank, making sure that they're set up as an actual business inside of their country. All of these different things Project Caua could help with. Over time, we feel that more skills will be taught to the entrepreneurs and learned by the entrepreneurs so they can offer even more services and products to their customers. The entrepreneurs can build up a business that later on could either be expanded after university or, better yet, sold off to new entrepreneurs to allow the existing entrepreneur to walk away and start a new business with some cash in their pocket. We are adding more information every week to the website, which is projectcaua.org, and we invite you to join us on the mailing lists and in the forums of projectcaua.org so that you too could learn to be a Project Caua entrepreneur. Thank you very much. My name is John Mad Dog Hall. I'm the president of Linux International and the president of Project Caua.